It's been a couple of weeks since I've been able to make a video blog. I've been under my final deadline to hand in the manuscript. But I thought I'd give you just a little sample today because it's Martin Luther King Day. On one occasion, I had about 16 youth from a variety of Twin City gangs in my office. The group was composed of Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, and mixed race youth, and they were all from different gangs. At the beginning of the session, one of the members raised his hand and said, "Oh, gee, can I speak?" "Sure you can," she said. He pointed to each one, saying their name and their gang affiliation. "It used to be that you guys were my enemies, but now in my heart, I have love for each of you." This was highly unusual for anyone to share feelings at that level with other gang members. Mavis thought, I thought they would snicker and make fun of him, but instead they sat very quiet and said nothing for several minutes. One by one, they began to share deeply about the power of love and what the world would be like if everyone could learn what they now knew. They imagined a world without war because people wouldn't get that angry anymore. There wouldn't be fighting and racism or even poverty. After that session was over, these former enemies from rival gangs decided to go out as a group for the very first time. They sat down at a restaurant table and devoured a huge pizza together. A month or so later, Sydney Banks came to our city to speak and invited several of us to join him for dinner. After chatting for a while, the discussion turned to the divisions between people that we each create by living in our separate mind-created realities. Someone said to Mavis, how have the principles helped you to connect with people who don't think like you do? She said, "I don't know about you, but if I had to think exactly the same as someone else in order to connect with them, I'd have nobody to talk to." Sid laughed and said, "Tell me some stories." So she told that story that I just told you. And afterwards, he just reached over. He was very moved by her story, and he touched her on the shoulder and said, "Dearie, don't ever forget the miracles." So that's the end of my book. And I look forward to sharing with you again, hopefully next week. You have a great week.